Hello, everybody. We're gonna play Demon Bluff. This time, we're gonna do very slow thinking because this time I'm not gonna be assuming certain rules or not opening certain cards. So yeah, let me see. There's two of these. It would be useful if I could do this, I guess. Three or one evil falls. One, nine, or six. Think I should open this. Okay, so I know one of the plague doctors is definitely fake. So it should be useful for me if I knew if this was a truthful plague doctor. Okay, so you guys are both good. You're real. I don't know which one is fake. Should I also use you? If I knew the shaman pair, well, let me see this first though. You're definitely real. You, hmm. If I kill you, it would basically mean there's a one fortune teller who's fake. Hmm. But this also implies that. Interesting. I should definitely use you on this, right? Nine is evil if okay, so you're bad, you could be fake too, right? Let me see. No. There's no way. But I think you're real. Okay, this information is real. You're real. Who are the other three evils, though? Let me see. Six is a real fortune teller. Well, okay, so you're bad, you're bad. All right. Slow and steady wins the race. Six, two, and four. I'll just open all the cards. I'm not aiming for a high score this time. I just want to solve everything slowly and methodically. Two was affected by an evil. So you're saying two and seven are the shaman pair. Hmm. Or you're lying and two and seven are not the shaman pair and one of them is fake. I don't think so. They're both sharing the same information. And they did show the shaman as one of its targets. So that means one of these is fake. And I should be focusing on that. You're lying. Hmm. That's weird. Okay, maybe it's doppelganger for this one. Exactly. Let me see here. Bard. Okay. Bombardier. That's real. I should probably open. How about this one? Okay, so you're real, but I don't know if the Bombardier is fake. Let me see. There are two pairs of evils. Do I believe this? I cannot believe it. You might be the puppet. It's likely. And is this Slayer real? No, you are not real. There's no source of corruption, so I'll kill you. Counterclockwise. I do believe this, but if this is puppet, this is puppeteer. Anyways, let's just kill you. And if there's two pairs of evils, this is the pair of evils. So yeah. Alright, let me check something. Yeah, it makes sense. Three, eight, and five, but there's no Lilith, so I should just open everything. There is a poisoner in game though. Let me see. One outcast in game. So one of these two is fake. Let me see. Three, eight, or five. You're not pointing to an outcast. So I should assume all of these are good. Yeah. Well, there is another possibility. Both of these are fake, and it's actually a doppelganger game, but there's no duplicate of anything. So you're still lying either way. Let me think about something else. Two is good. Should I believe this? But if you're corrupted, this should be poisoner, right? Okay, let's assume this is poisoner, and you are real. This would mean one of these is fake. Okay. One, two, and then three. Hmm. Let's see. But then that would make you bad. Okay, wait. One, two, and three are the bad. Nine, seven, and two? No, wait. How about nine, six, and two? Could be the bad, and then there's only one per people. That doesn't make sense. Let me just get this as good, and I'll assume you're bad. Let me see, and then maybe this, and then how about this? There's only one pair of evil. I think I'll do this. Right? And then you're good, right? Or maybe you're actually good. Hmm. You could be poisoned. Let's see. There's only one pair of evil. This could be the pair of evil. I think it's important that I use you for this. Four is not corrupted. Okay, I believe you. So if four is not corrupted, these are the evils. Let me see here. Fortune teller, there's no. Okay, well, there is a witch though. Let me see. Who should I open here? Right side is more evil, so it's including this one. But hmm, but this is an outcast. Which would be more useful? Opening this, so I would know if seven and five could be corrupted, or this one. Well, I guess I'll just open this. Oh, okay, that's helpful actually. So you're lying, and unless you're plague bear, okay, whatever. It's just to use you, and you're not corrupted. Okay, I believe that actually. But that actually helps a lot because I know one of the fortune tellers is not real. So all I gotta do is point the fortune teller to 8 and 1. And if it says true, then that means this is the fake one. It's pretty simple, really. So yeah. Let me see. Okay, so one of these is fake. One of them is the twin minion. I just need to find who's the ba. Okay, so you're saying this is the twin minion, and there's no ba near one. Okay. How about this one? Will you say, oh, wait, how about this one? There are zero evils. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. You're saying there's zero evils. This is real, I think. Seven is a real jester. But if you're both fake, no, that doesn't make sense. I think you're both real. This is true information, so you're fake. So that means you're fake. Yeah. All right. So there is zero corruptions. This is automatically good. Jester. I think I should kill you. All right. Fortune teller. Okay, so I think this is the shaman or the doppelganger pair. Okay, so this is the shaman and doppelganger pair. So it's basically okay, no, that's not the right mark. It's like D and S. So, you know, doppelganger and shaman pair. Slayer. Hmm. Okay, you're real. There should be two outcasts, right? Yeah, two outcasts. Okay, so now you tell me, is there an evil here? No, they're both good. So that leaves you. All right, so now I just need you and you. There are zero corruptions. I believe that probably you could be puppet actually. This could be puppet, you know? That could make sense. Okay, so you're real. So you could still be puppet if this is puppeteer. Hmm. So you could be puppeteer. That's a bit of a problem. Should I kill you? No. Let's see. There are zero corruptions, and you didn't cure anyone. Okay, you're telling the truth. Let's see. So there's corruption here. So this is Puka. I think this is Puka. Why didn't you cure it though? That's weird. I'm 3 cards away from corrupted. Okay, there's a good theory here. Okay? This isn't the puppet. This isn't the puppet. It cannot be the puppet. Okay? So the possibility here is that one of these is the puppet and this is the puppeteer. That's possible. And this is just corrupted. Hmm. Let me see here. You're still lying, by the way. But this is also lying. You're not puppet. You're not puppet. You're not affected. Also, you're not outcast. So you're pretty useful. Hmm. Hey, actually, now that I think about it, you're the only one who can be puppet. Yeah. Hmm. Exactly. I don't need the judge's ability to determine that. 3, 7, and 8. Okay, I should probably open these cards. Hmm. 3, 7, and 8. I need to see if there's an outcast. Bombardier or I am dizzy. Okay, so you're either corrupted or evil. Hmm. 5, 3, and 1. Huh. Well, first of all, I need to know if this is real, though. Or I don't need to know. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a little world here where it's one evil, right? So that leaves you, you're good, and you. And you as potential three evils, right? That does make sense. That does make sense. And you're not even targeting any of 9, 4, and 2. Suspicious. And you are another poet. That is suspicious. But I think it's safest to just do this. There are two evils. Okay. Wait, I can't risk that. But I do know these are good now. 5, 3, and 1. That's good. So this is bad. So now it's just a point of me trying to figure out if this is Bombardier, right? I should probably open this. Let's check. You're lying, obviously. Hmm. Two evils. Okay, so you're probably real. I just need to know if this is bad. Okay, let's see here. Druid, 2 cards away from corrupted. You cannot be corrupted, but you could be doppelganger. Let me see. No, you're not. You cannot be corrupted. You're either a truth or evil. So yeah, that's basically it. You're either truthful or evil. So if this person's truthful, that means this is bad, probably. But then that would make a contradiction. That's a contradiction. You see, the contradiction here is that if this is corrupted, then that would mean whoever they're referring to is the puka. But then this would not be corrupted. So it's likely that this is the puka. Yeah. It's pretty simple logic, actually. Now let me see here. There's a druid, there's a witch. Okay, so I just need to know this. Okay, so there's a Lilith here. Could be a Lilith. I'll just open this. Okay, so that was good. Open this. And then there's two dreamers. So one of these is guaranteed to be bad. Okay. One of them is guaranteed to be bad. I think it's useful if I do this. Okay, so you're real. And then I just need to do an open. I just need to open a card after I use the abilities first. Let me see. I need to know if this is let me see, 3, 2, or 1. If I know that 2 is good, that means basically you could be good unless you're joint evils. Yeah. Let me see. How about nine? Then nine. Nine. Okay, you guys are both giving different answers. So I'm inclined to believe this is bad. That's Lilith. Okay, you're telling the truth. You're lying. You're lying, I think. Wait, something doesn't make sense here. If you're not puppet, but you're definitely witch. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me see. Four cards away from. All right. So let me see here. Corrupted character. Okay, so this is corrupted. You're just gonna say, oh, okay. I suspect this is the Lilith, right? Yeah. You said a different thing immediately. Let me see. No evils are next to me. Hmm. Well, there are two claims of this, but there is a shaman, so I don't know. Let's just open everything on the right side first, and then there are two pairs of evils. Okay, I don't need to kill immediately. I mean, I could probably figure out who's evil. Let me see. Left side is more evil. So basically, this is evil. And to make the left side more evil, we would need to firstly, you would need to be good, and then the left side should have like, I don't know, three evils probably. What happens if it's like this? Honestly, that's let me see, two at the right and three at the left. Okay, so that still works. Hmm. Let's see. But if this guy's lying, then that would mean this, and then at most this, and then right side is more evil. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Right side is more evil like this. You're still lying though. Let's just kill you first. Okay, so if right side is more evil, it would be like this. There are two pairs of evils. I believe you, actually. Now that I think about it. Shaman, witch. Well, you could be the witch, actually. I believe you. Hmm. Well, are you the witch? I don't know. Let's just kill you. I am good. Is this fake? Whatever. Let's just check this. Okay, so you're corrupted. Actually, I don't know if this is corrupted. Let me check this. You're gonna say one evil, right? Okay, so you're also lying, which means you're puka. Yep. Okay. Four or one is puppets. Four or one is puppets. Let's just open everything. Hmm. We do have a doppelganger? No, we don't have a doppelganger. It's Wretch Game. One outcast. So that means one of you is the puppeteer. Oh, I think this person might be right. This should be the puppet, I think. Yeah, I'm convinced actually. Now the thing is though, I don't know who's the puppeteer. And let me think about this. Hmm. How should I determine who's the puppeteer? Hmm. You're not Puka, but you could be Puka. No, actually, no. You're not Puka. You're not affected by Puka. These are all good. That makes sense. Actually, never mind. You guys are all bad. Yep. That was quick. All right. Let me see. I was a bard. You are lying. I was a bishop. You're also lying. I'm 3 years away from corrupted. So you're saying corruptor is here. Huh. Well, this could be the poisoner. Oh, I see. One of you is the poisoner. Okay. So I just need to determine who's lying here. Okay. It is seven evil. Okay. There you go. There are no corrupt characters. That that's suspicious. That's suspicious. That's all I'm gonna say. I That's very suspicious, but it's not outright. Hmm. There are two alchemists. There are two bards. There are two outcasts. How suspicious. Hmm. How am I supposed to believe this? Hmm. Eight is good. If I kill this, does that help? Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me see. You cannot be Pupa, but you could be corrupted. You could be Pupa, but then I would need to explain why this is lying. And five and three are both bad. Let me see. If this is Puka, that means you're this person. So this would be Puka. That makes sense. This is corrupted and you're fake. Hmm. I don't know who's lying, honestly. I just want to kill one of the bards. Okay, so this is true. Eight is eight right now. Actually, wait a freaking second. You're also fake. Yeah. Because there's a doppelganger. So I just realized it. Yeah. Two, six, or four. Okay. So I just need to open the. Yeah, you see, there's a wretch. So, nah, that doesn't make sense. Anyways, I know two, six, and four are all good. That means I just need to follow what they say. You could be fake. Let's just kill you. There you go. Right side is more evil. Should I believe this? Let me see. No. If you're both lying, it would be left side more evil. Is this a doppelganger game? This could be a fake PD game. Hmm. Okay, how about this? Here's a theory. Both architects are fake if this plague doctor is fake. That's right. Okay, so five is evil apparently. Oh, five was affected by an evil. Yeah, I believe you. Okay, so oh, there's another poet. Unless there's a doppelganger. Let me see. One, three, and four. Knight. Okay, that's good. Oh, you're also claiming knights. Well, that's weird. Whatever. I was a dreamer. Well, let me see. Minion is two cards away. Let me see if this minion is really two cards away. It's either this or this. I don't believe you. So let me check this. Knight. Okay, that's a bit dangerous. Let's just open all the cards. There are two empresses. First of all, one of the empresses can be fake, or both empresses are fake. One and two are both claiming Gemcrafter. It's either one of them is fake or both of them are fake. And then we have this alchemist. They are real as hell. This knight is a bit hard to prove, but one evil is next to me. Okay, let's say there really is like one evil here. Okay, let's just assume this. Okay, that means there must be three evils outside the circle. Maybe I should reset this. Never mind. Let's just make a theory here. One evil. Okay, let's just make this one evil here and then three evils here. They're all pointing to this and this as being good. But if they're all bad, then 8, 6, 1, and 2 are all bad. That doesn't make sense. It's either one of these, but this is guaranteed to be bad, I think. So if I just use this, that means this is real, this is fake. And I think this is fake too. Probably. I don't know. I'm not really sure yet. Okay, so this is good. Let me see. 3, 4, and 5. I think this is puppeteer. No, you're telling the truth. So you're puppeteer. 6 is good, is a lie. And then you're telling the truth. You're telling the truth. And that means that leaves you as poisoner. Okay, so let me see here. 6 is good. Okay. That was good. Who is there a doppelganger? Let me see. I am original baker. I was baker. That's weird. Hmm. Unless you were poisoned. Huh. Or the baker converted the baker. Let me see here. I don't know. Let's see. One, two, three, four. Hmm. Three, one, and six. Okay, so you're real. I should assume this is bad. You're also real. I should check if you're corrupted. Five is evil. Eight. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see here. I'm original baker. One third away from close evil. Okay. Cured one corruption. Okay. And then there's a witch. Okay. I gotta solve this. Let me see here. Hmm. There's only one pair of evil. But if this is a okay, let's say you're real, then that would mean there's a pair of evil, but this is not the pair of evil. So you're basically saying the pair of evil is this and this, and then I should assume this is bad. But I don't really believe you actually. I believe this and more so this. This one is suspicious. Oh shit. Okay, so this is fake. Okay. Cured one corruption. Hmm. Is this bad though? There's no corruption in boards. So 8 is evil. Well, no, that's not gonna be useful. There's no corruption though. Let's just kill you. Okay, so there is one pair of evil. Should I believe you or kill you? But then there's the hunter thing. Oh, you're the shaman pair. I see. That makes sense. You're the shaman pair. That means you're bad. All right. Okay, so 5, 9, or 1. You're at most good or corrupted. You're real, actually. That means I just need to figure out who's the second outcast. That was good. Okay, I can use the judge ability. You're real. I know that. You're real. I know that too. That leaves you, and you. Wow. Okay. All right. Wait, did I just see? Did you guys see that? I saw Drunk being one of the bishop's targets. Oh my god. Oh wait, that was the outcast. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I should have assumed that Druid was outcast anyways. Let me see. One card away from close evil. Is this? Never mind. So these are good. Well, I'm dizzy. You could be poisoned. Two evils are you're lying. Let me see. Two was affected by an evil. Okay, let's say you're fake. That means two is not affected. That means you guys are bad and then these are good. So I'll have to assume you're poisoned and then you're good. Yeah, that works. Well, shit. Right, you're lying, obviously, and then you're bad. Okay. Mm. Okay, so six or five is puppeteer. Let me see. There's a Slayer. Okay, let's just open everything. So this is a puppeteer game. There's three evils. I just need to figure out who's lying. Okay, so you're obviously telling the truth, but I don't know if you're puppet. Two cards away from close evil. Okay, let's say this is real. Then that would mean this is Ba, and then boom. Or this is Ba, and then boom. Or something like that. Anyways, who's the what's the outcast? I think it's doppelganger, right? It's probably doppelganger. Let's just assume these are both good. That means we'll have to do this, and then I'll have to use you to slay this, right? And then I'll have to figure out who's the ba. You're fake. Yep. All right. Let me see here. There's a judge. There's a judge. Let me see. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's just open everything first. Okay, so first of all, there is a doppelganger. Definitely. 100% there's a doppelganger. Okay, so if both Puka and Shaman are in the Oracle section, that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Hmm. So, what is the fact here is that if Judge and Shaman are both faking Judge, that is possible. But this would have to be the Puka and this would have to be the Shaman, at least. At the very least. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so what's the okay, so if this is Puka and this is Shaman, how do I explain this then? No, that doesn't make sense. So let me see. What's the fact here? Puka cannot be in the oracles. Judge cannot be one of the Pukas. That means the Puka must be you, you. So 8, 6, or 5 is Puka. That makes sense. That makes sense. So how do I explain this then? Let me see. Do I say one of the shaman is faking Oracle? And then judge is the doppelganger pair. That's still not very sure about that. But I do know one of these is fake. One of these is fake, definitely. If this is Puka, then this is false info. But if this is Puka, this will give false info. Hmm. You're good. At the very least, I do know you're good. You're corrupted or good. I mean, hmm. Shaman? This could be shaman though. Yeah, that does make sense actually. One or five is shaman. Okay, so that actually helps because this means that cannot be puka. So either you are puka. Hmm. Okay, let's say you're puka. Basically, this is shaman then. And but then I would need to explain why there are two of these and why none of the shaman are. So basically, you cannot be puka. You cannot be puka. What's my logic here? That cannot be puka. Six cannot be puka because it's flaming eight. That's good. So that means eight is bad. So 8 is Puka, and then 6 is Shaman. But then why are there... Okay, how about if you're Puka and then... Hmm. Did I miss something? Let me see here. The oracles cannot contain the puka. The judge cannot be both fake because then I could not explain the oracle. So that means the puka can really only be 8, 6, or 5, but then you're blaming 8, 1, and 5 as potential puka, potential shaman. So that means 8 or 6 is puka. But if you're puka, then that means basically this one was immune by your corruption. That makes sense. But then why would you say 8 is good? 8, 6 is Puka, 8 is Shaman. Shaman pair? Doppelganger pair. Doppelganger? No. Shaman and Doppelganger. One of you is fake. You're saying this is a real hunter. That's super weird. I think it doesn't make sense at all. But then, why? I feel like this is really Puka though. Huh, let's see. Something's weird. I swear this should be Puka. Oh my god. Okay. That's so weird. That's not, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Why? Okay. Alright, let's assume you're shaman. Then I mean, both of these are good. But then, huh? Oh, you're shaman, then what? Oh, there's no space for Puka then. I don't think you can be lying. Shaman should be here. But then this would be Puka? That would make sense actually. Wait, what if this is Puka? This is Puka, and then this is Shaman. You're corrupted. You. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe I should have just. I think I missed something when I was explaining something. Honestly. I assumed there was no space for the oracles, but then I forgot that Shaman pair and Doppelganger pair could exist inside those numbers. Let me see. How's Gem Graph today? Okay. Let's see. You both are gem crafters? Okay, well, I mean, that could be the shaman pair, I guess. You're fake, I think. Let's just test one. One was affected by... Let's see here. Plague Doctor. Let's see. There are two scouts. Oh my god. Let me see. There is one outcast. Hmm. 2 or 7 is shaman. So basically, 2 or 7 cannot be Pupa. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna be useful, but I hope it's gonna be useful. Let me see. Is this fake doctor real? Okay, now I just need to test if you did if you're corrupted. One is not corrupted. Okay, so I should assume this is a fake fortune teller. Let's see. So I just need to know if this is real. You're gonna say something like true. Okay, so this is real. But then, actually, you could be drunk. Ah, shit. That's right. I shouldn't assume this. Hmm. Well, there is a shaman, though. Let me see. Okay, so you guys are both real. Let me see. So you're basically gonna say a lie. Okay. Okay, so you're fake. There you go. Let me see. 9 or 2 is twin minion. I think that's gonna be useful, actually. If I knew that 9 or 2 is twin minion, then that's gonna be useful to determine who's Puka. That's right. Hmm. I'm thinking two gem crafters. One of them is guaranteed to be fake, or at least both of them could be fake. Both of them could be fake. You see. One says 10 is good, and 5 says 10 is good. Okay, that's bullshit. There's no fucking way. Just get you. You could be corrupted, but I don't know. Let's see. 10 is not good, obviously. 5 is real gem corrupted. Okay, so you guys are both lying, but seriously. Right, I just need to test you. Okay, so you're real. I need to know if you can see the lie. Okay, so you're real. Do you see three evils? There you go. Closest evil is equidistant. So this is good. Okay, let's see. I just need to open this then and let 4 and 8 die, probably. I was a slayer. 8 is a real enlightened. Is this real? So you are the shaman Bergman. Enlightened. Okay. And that is the end of it. Okay, so first of all, I need to figure out who's bad. You're good. Hmm. You're saying equidistant. Okay, let's say that both of you are bad. Basically, this is good. Well, mostly everybody here is good. And then that would mean this is bad then. So that would be a lie, that would be a lie, that would fit. Hmm. Should I kill you? Okay. Closest evil is not equidistant. That does not help at all. Let's see. 5 to 30. Okay, let's say you're fake. Then this is good, this is good. That would make sense. Then you would be bad. 5 to 3. But this is more direct. I need to know if this is fake. Yeah, exactly. Okay. These are all good then. At least two spaces good, and then this would be bad. All right. There we go. Let me see. Judge. Okay, so I just need to know if this is true. 6 is lying. Okay, well, I just need to know if. Okay, one of the judge. Okay, one of the fake doctors is fake. Okay, so you're fake, obviously. This is telling the truth. Um, what else can I do? I need to open this then. You're real. One of the fake doctors is fake. Hey, wait, that's all two evils. Well, this could be corrupted actually. Mhm. You're real. So you really did cure a corruption. So if you cure the corruption, this is not corrupted. That makes sense. So is this telling the truth? No, okay, you're lying. And that's it. Cured zero corruptions. This could be doppelganger alchemist. Probably. 3 was affected by an evil. I should probably see if this is real. Um, if you were affected, you would be created by counselor, at least. Okay. That's at best what I'm trying to see. Okay, so your Lilith. Let me see here. 10 or 8 is poison, it's a lie. Is there a space for shaman? There is not, so you're fake. So you're not created, obviously you're fake. Oh, I mean you're lying. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah. Doppelganger pair, I think. So one of these is fake. Hmm. That was kind of stupid. All right. Let's see here. Bombardier. Wretch. There are two outcasts, so this is normal. Let me see. Okay, you're fake. 5% is poison. I just need to know, is this real? Okay, so both of them are real. You're fake as hell. So it's either you're poison. You are never fake. So you're basically lying. Okay, kill you. Let's get something else. Closest evil is clockwise. That's in this direction. But you could be lying if one is bad. Hmm? Exactly. This could still be a lie. Anyway, I just need to know if these are one evil. Okay, so you're truthful. And then I just need to check the last card. Poet. So the poet, well, there is not two cards. So this could be the Lilith, I guess. And and the poisoner. Yep. Okay, so 3, 6, or 2. Should I open that? Hmm. 8. Wow. They really took all the numbers. Okay. But this implies that this one of them is puppet, I think. One of them is probably puppet, or this is puppeteer. Well, I'll have to see if this is a viable lie. I don't know. That's not enough information for me to go off on. Let me see. One of you is fake. That's for sure. But one of you is also fake. Hmm. 3, 6, or 2. Okay, tell me. Is this person corrupted? 9 is not corrupted. So you're fake. Alright, this is gonna be useful. At least I know that. Okay, well, at least I know these are good. This is playing doctor. 8, 1, or 2. This is not corrupted, so has to be true. Okay, so this has to be true. Well, actually, you could be evil. Never mind. See, so both sides are equally evil. This is all implying that this is correct. 6 is evil. Okay, this is not corrupted. That means both sides really are equally evil. Okay, that helps. Let me see. I am dizzy. Hmm. I am dizzy. I am dizzy. That could be fake. Let me see. 2 or 7 is poisoner. That means 2 or 7 or 5. 2 or 7 could not be ba. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's just open now. 2 or 7 cannot be ba. Hmm. Okay, this would be real if you know. Okay, so you're lying, obviously, but you're also lying. Judge, Slayer. Okay, let's just do this. I am dizzy. 2 is lying, so you're also lying. Okay, who's lying? Let me see here. 7, 6 are the what do you call that? The doppelganger pair. Okay, and then 4 or 2 should be. Let me see. Should be the poisoner. Yep, 4 or 2 is the poisoner. Okay, so 6 was affected by an evil. Well, it could have been great. Well, there's Puka cannot fake Baker, obviously. Let's see. If you're Puka-fied, if you're Puka-fied, I think you're lying. But either way, we just kill the non-bakers because Puka cannot fake Baker. Let me see. I'm original Baker. Anyways, 6, 9, or 7. 6, 7, or 9. Let's just open all of that. Okay. So these didn't get converted. Weird. I feel like one of these is bad, definitely. Oh, you're lying. 6, 9, 7. Feel like you're lying. I'm gonna lie. Is this corrupted? 4 is not corrupted. You're lying then. Oops. Okay. 6, 9. Okay, you're telling the truth though. That means you're lying. Okay. So evils are not next to each other. Two, five, or eight. Okay, let's check. It could be doppelganger. No, actually, drunk, drunk, drunk. Hmm. If this is drunk, they would be saying a lie. That doesn't make sense. Um, okay, why are there two knitters though? So this is drunk? I feel like this is drunk then. Okay. Okay, I decided you're real. You're drunk. You're drunk, definitely. And then and then one of you is bad. Yeah. Okay, there. That's I decided that. Okay. Four or eight is poison. Well, there is a poisoner, but everything is pointing to you, actually. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I guess this is poison then. Okay. So you're not affected by puka. That means it's good. But you could be corrupted. And then you're telling the truth. That means you're puka. Definitely 100%. Yep. Okay, so six is a real judge. I just need to see everything first. Everybody's claiming a unique role. Okay. Evils are not next to each other. This would be a lie if it's like this. Hmm. But then you would need to explain this. I would need to call this the lying drunk. And then, so what should I do? I guess I'll just have to check if this is drunk. There are no outcasts. So this situation cannot happen, huh? So basically, forget that. Both of them cannot be lying, basically. Or actually, wait. You're drunk. Oh, that doesn't make sense. If you're drunk, then that would not explain this. Okay, how about you're drunk and then these are evils? Then boom, boom, boom. That doesn't make sense. Let me see. So you cannot be lying then. The evils really are not adjacent to each other. I think I should just assume that the evils aren't adjacent to each other. Yeah. So if the evils aren't adjacent to each other, I just need to figure out a fact. And that's this person is telling the truth and you're lying. Okay, well, you're also telling the truth though. Let me see. Six is a real judge. No, he inks. And then boom. Okay. Okay. First of all, there are a lot of bombardiers actually. But first of all, we need two outcasts. Okay, so there are two. How many outcasts? Three outcasts, actually. Three outcasts. There are three outcasts. And if all of these outcasts are fake, then there would be no space. I'm just saying. So one of the outcasts is guaranteed to be real, which means it could be like this and this and this. Yeah. And the wait, what is it again? It could be doppelganger, drunk, and plague doctor. I think. Anyway, there are two of these, and they can't both be like no, they can't both be real. So, all right, there's a drunk that gives space for two more outcasts, and there's no doppelganger. We know that there's no doppelganger, which means one of the bombardiers is fake, or both bombardiers are fake. Ah, that does make sense. One is evil. Okay, both bombardiers are fake. Well, shit. I. What did I miss? God damn it. I missed the outcast count again. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, that was GG. That is Demon Bluff.